In this video, we spend a leisurely day going to garage sales, estate sales, and a local flea market. It was such a bountiful day, and I have a huge haul to show you at the end. Good morning on this bright, sunny August Saturday. So yesterday I stocked my booth and I realized that I had sold way more than I actually was expecting to, because that mall is really in a destination location, which means that if you are not planning to go to an antique mall, you're probably not going to accidentally find it. So it doesn't have a lot of like tourism, tourists that go there. And so anyways, so today there looks to be a ton of garage sales and estate sales in my area. And so I think we're just going to meander through my town and then possibly go to the Breton Flea Market. It's been ages since I've been there. I just don't head that way on a Saturday. I'm not quite sure why. We've arrived at the second estate sale, and look at the view. It's so beautiful. It's just like a postcard. Pretty the house is. Oh my God. A velvet Elvis painting. Look how adorable these are. Probably South American. Oh, wow. I don't know if I would have a buyer for these, but I find them really charming. And how much are these? Look at the beautiful view of the harbor. So pretty. So what do we think of this? Oh, this pillow is beautiful. Cool work. $5. Oh, a gathering basket. $30. It's got damage. So it was slim pickings, but I did walk away with two really beautiful Pottery Barn pillows. They're cool work. So I made my own coffee today. I was really good. Saved myself some money there. And I'm in front of Starbucks. I'm going to grab some egg bites because the ones that I made at home, I totally ran out of. I really need to make another batch. I think the key to making those egg bites is putting enough baking soda, or is it baking powder? One or the other, to make them really light and fluffy. So anyways, you know, practice, right? Everybody needs it. Estate sale. Let's see what they have. this one is really off the road. Is it worth it? Where is the sale? I don't know. Yeah. 700.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy expensive.
Yeah.
200. Oh yeah, that's a little high.
I know.
So these are 2 for $10. The Bombay Company. Oh, this is beautiful though. How much is that? What's underneath all this? Yeah. This is really cute. Really more for the frame. Ooh, this is African cloth, but it is vintage. It's beautiful. I don't know what I would do with it, but it is really lovely. Look at that. Oh, Matt could make some beautiful purses out of that. So I'm looking at all these books, and I would take the book jackets off. There's this one. Anyways, I checked them all. This is beautiful, even with the cover on. So I think now we're gonna head straight to the flea market. You know, it's always a gamble. Like, I never know where the prettiest things are gonna be for the best prices. You know, who's gonna have what. If I happen to see a garage sale along the way, we'll make a stop there. So we shall see. All right, we've arrived at the flea market. I'm excited. I have found some really good things here at some really good prices. Look at that rusty, crusty chair. I like it. $25 for this little box. I don't like that. Just needs a little nail right there. I'm gonna see if they could do better. Have a whole set of these chairs. Ooh, these are only $175 for the set of 4. That's a good deal. There's another wonderful coffee table, $6.15. This is a very curated booth, but it's fun. Gosh, look at this lamp. That is incredible.
So I thought it was.
Yeah, it's unusual. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, 20.
Is it 20
Yeah,
for the
20.
whole
Yeah.
set? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I did that. Yeah.
Huh. tiny, tiny. Here, I'll put that with my pile. It's a beautiful little set. Look at these beautiful books. Lovely. Funny, I had one of these poodles. I never thought I was gonna sell it, and then it finally sold. Cash, is that your preference?
It's all I got right now.
Well, that is fine. Yeah. That is really pretty. I love it.
Nice.
Love it, love it, love it.
All of this is 50.
Oh, it is. How much are the
That's
horse
normally
glasses?
25. So the horse glasses, set of 6 for 100.
Oh, that's
22.
probably a little too rich for my taste.
Yeah, the horse glasses are.
Hello. I'm not gonna pet you because you don't know me. Stranger danger. I have to buy this. It's $10, but it is worth it. Okay, I know Brooke has sold these before. This isn't a very big one, but it is an old one. It is a biscuit tin. It's $25. I'm gonna see how much they're worth. Look at this abstract painting of this boat. It's old. $48. It's very cool. Very tempting. Okay, this little beauty is coming home with me for $20. So that was well worth the drive to Bremerton. I'm going to say I finally found some items that were worthy of my time and my energy. You know, did I pay up for them? I feel like they were a little bit more than a garage sale, but probably less. A lot of them were less than what I would have paid at a thrift store. Definitely less than what I would have paid at an estate sale. So I'm really happy with my finds, and I can't wait to show you. These are beautiful. $5 for the set. Look at that pier mirror. Very modern. What a beautiful chair. Somebody had a cat. It's all scratched up right here. Beautiful fabric though. Oh, that's so tempting. Napkin rings, these are not very special, but look at this. Wait a minute. What the heck? What is that? Right, I think this is going to be our last sale, but it looks really good. So, crossing fingers.
You know what myrtlewood is?
Yeah.
Okay. It's up along the Oregon coast.
Hello. Good. Man, you got a lot of tchotchkes. these like a quarter?
Sure.
Okay. Even though I was running out of steam by this time, I am so glad I stopped at this sale. Not only were they super nice and gave me a screaming deal on everything in my pile, but my gosh, now looking at the video footage, there was so much more I wish I would have taken home. Instead, I left it behind. But that's okay. I was really happy with my purchases. Have a top.
Yeah, you can tell the ones that have tops. Those are, I like those.
These are beautiful, but most of the gold's worn off, which is too bad because they were very, very pretty.
A couple of, like, I think their base is right there in the back. Light,
The light green. Oh, yeah, yeah, I see that.
no, right there.
Yeah. Oh, that is really pretty. It's a vase and not a cup.
No, they're right over here.
Oh, those, yeah. Paint.
That's cheap.
Lost in the day, floating further away from the anchors that weigh me down. Familiar faces filled with dismay, 'cause the sun rises and it won't. But know your time will come, and there's no use in going alone. Keep your eyes on the horizon, and together we will run. Gone are the days where the colors that fade and the rain stay for far too long. Like trees in the garden, we'll hold fast without parting, 'cause we got everything we want. I know your time will come, and there's no use in going alone. Keep your eyes on the horizon.
So I decided just to bring everything inside to do the haul. I am surrounded by items, vintage, beautiful vintage items. But before we get started with the haul, if you're new here, my name is Abigail. I own a vintage and antique store in Poulsbo, Washington. I have an antique booth in Seattle at Lander Street Vintage, and I also sell on most major platforms, but my favorite is Etsy. I do have a coupon code. It is LOVEITBUYIT. Saves you 15% on your total purchase, both on Etsy and eBay. I'm super active on Instagram, so if you are to go follow me over there for daily content. And if you ever see anything that you like and it's not listed, you're welcome to send me an email. All my information is down below in the pinned comment. And obviously, email is the best way to contact me. So it was looking a little bit grim this morning when I started out. And honestly, where are people advertising their garage sales? I mean, there was some scattered garage sales on Craigslist, a couple on Facebook, but really not a lot. But regardless, enough of that. I did get to that estate sale. It was put on by Epic Estates, and I have been to their estate sales before. They did not have a lot of stuff, but I did get 2 of these absolutely beautiful, I think it's this way, crewel work Pottery Barn pillows, and they were only $5. I thought that was a really good deal for a beautiful Pottery Barn pillow. Look at all the embroidery work on them. They're really nice. And then the back is kind of a beige linen fabric. Anyways, I was happy to get them, and I honestly, oh wait, are they a total match? Yeah, they're a match. Yeah, they're a match. Anyways, they comp really well, and I love picking up pillows for some reason. They're pretty easy to ship because they're squishable. You just put them in a poly bag. The one estate sale that was off the beaten path looked really promising, but I was just really shocked. I'm just really shocked at estate sale prices. Maybe I shouldn't be, but a lot of times those prices that they have on their goods are higher than I would price things in my store. I think that's what I find shocking, is like they're not priced to move, they're priced for the end user. And I think a lot of estate sale companies wind up getting stuck with a lot of items because of that. Enough whining though. I did pick up this little windmill picture. I know there's a lot of glare because I'm sitting in front of the window. So I don't know. I mean, I'm not totally stuck on the subject matter, mostly because to me it looks like it may be sun faded, but I love the frame. So I am undecided on what to do with this, whether to sell it with the print in it, and you know, I could be wrong. Maybe it's supposed to be in kind of those blue tones. This one I really love, and I'm not going to take out the artwork, and that is this Virgin Mary. She is beautiful. She's in this like sepia tone in this also beautiful gold frame, and there's the vintage tag right there of when it was framed. Oh, it says Joseph something Shadler Church Goods. So this was originally framed and sold in some kind of religious goods store. So anyways, absolutely beautiful. Then I am totally taking a chance on these, but I got all of these books, and there's 3 more down here, and they're all landscaping books. And so the reason I got them is, I don't know, I kind of feel like people are buying books that are about landscaping and cooking, but I checked each one because I'm really tempted to take off the cover, except for this one, because I actually really love the cover. Oh, this one has a little vintage paper in it, but I actually really love this cover. It's really pretty. And this was by William Robertson, The English Flower Garden. It's very nice. And so for the books, I wound up paying $2 a piece. Personal landscapes, but again, it's all about the actual book. The covers are coming off. I will keep the covers in case people want them. This one's beautiful. It's a green cover. And then this one is Time on My Hands, which, look at that beautiful pink. That is so pretty. Gosh, this is actually not that attractive, but the actual book is lovely. And then there's this one that didn't even have a cover. And then finally, the Impressionist Garden, which has a green binding. So we'll see how they do. And I don't put a lot on my books at the store, maybe 10, 12 bucks at the most usually. Then after some fails, I was off to the Breton Flea Market where my luck completely changed. I got this absolutely beautiful silver plate tray. Oh, look at that geometric design. It is very reminiscent of Art Deco. Look at the bottom. It is not, I mean, it's vintage, but it's not antique. It has 2001, I think is what it says. Look how beautiful. That's too bad that that's not on this side and instead of the back. Anyways, it's stunning. And this will actually go, I mean, I'm so tempted to put it online, but I really need inventory unless one of you wants it. But I really need inventory for my booth. And this was originally $25, which is still a really good deal, but she was running a 50% off sale. So I got it for $12.50. So there was one gentleman there who had fairly good pricing, and he gave me some slight discounts, so I was even happier about that. I found this, I think this is Bauer, but it is this beautiful planter. Look how pretty that is. And it was originally $15, and I got it for $12. Is that just not the prettiest thing? This color, I am totally smitten with this color. The other items I bought from him, this is really sweet. It's not a real painting. It's just a print, but look how cute that is. It's just this little tiny, tiny piece of art. I paid $3 for it. I will put this online because little pieces of art like this are really, really popular. And then I got another peacock bowl. I did pay $10 for this, and this will be going to my booth. I'm going to put it on a plate holder so it kind of stands up and you can really see the design, but I thought it was really beautiful. I typically wouldn't pay $10. I don't know what it is about these peacock bowls though. I really love them. The other item I got from that gentleman is this really, really heavy glass vanity tray. Now, I'm seeing that there's a line across this tray. I mean, it seems to be really, really sturdy, but is that a crack? It is really hard for me to tell. I mean, it seems sturdy. It doesn't seem like it's gonna fall apart. Anyways, like I said, I paid $12 for this, and I did buy this for my booth. So I knew that these were biscuit jars. I saw one at the Bainbridge Rotary rummage sale for $10, and then I didn't grab it because I didn't know that they were valuable until I caught Brooke Johnson's YouTube video where she picked a couple of them up and she sold them for really, really good money. So these are made in England. They're very vintage. This one needs some polishing. I did pay up for this. So I paid $25 at the Dusty Pug, which is basically the same couple that runs the Breton Flea Market, but it is absolutely beautiful. And more than likely, I will put $98 on it, which, because it's more of a petite one, it's for little tiny cookies, right? But anyways, I was happy to get it. I wish I would have bought the one that was $10 though at the Rotary rummage sale. So the other thing I bought from the Dusty Pug, I have never seen one of these. I thought it was absolutely amazing. Look, it is incredible. So it basically holds a tissue box right inside, and see, this comes out, right? And then you put the tissue box inside, and I don't think it's old. I really don't think it's old, but the carpet that it was done with, this is Colleen, right? I think that is old. Anyways, it is just incredible. I don't know where they found it. It was $25 and I could not leave without it. This would have been haunting me for sure, but it is an incredible piece. And I guess if you didn't want to use it to hold tissues, you could use it for something else because it is that good. The other item I got at the Dusty Pug that I paid full price for is this. Oh my God, is that the cutest? Oh, look, it is so cute. Oh my gosh, it's like crewel work in this, like almost like homemade frame made out of wood. It was $10, so it wasn't inexpensive, but it is so adorable, and it does have a little hanger on the back. But anyways, this one is going online. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention there is one thing I bought for myself, and that is this beautiful, I don't know if it's celluloid, but it is this beautiful cuff, and I got it from a dealer at the Breton Flea Market who knows the store in Poulsbo, and she says she always looks in the window when she walks by, but it is so beautiful, and I paid $15 for it, but look at all the flowers, look at the design on it. And I collect celluloid and Bakelite cuffs, and so I paid $15 for this. And you saw the last item I got, which is this cabinet. So I paid $20 for this. I mean, right off the bat, I was really attracted to it. Really dislike shipping big pieces like this, but after looking at the comps, I was blown away. These are really valuable. So I was gonna leave it behind, but I decided to grab it. It does need a tiny little brass nail right there, so I feel like I should have a little brass nail somewhere. But anyways, I'm gonna put this online and then have to look for a box for it. So it is rare that I'm into clear glass, but I did buy that tray, and then I stopped by a random garage sale, and I bought this beautiful decanter. Look how beautiful that is. That almost has an amber color to it. It is so lovely, and surprisingly, it's all cut crystal. Surprisingly, I bought some decanters pretty inexpensively, and I brought them to the store, and they have all sold. So I was really happy to find this one. And then they also had this one, which was also really unusual. It's an unusual shape, and then it has all this little bubble glass, this beautiful crystal stopper. And what else did I buy from them? Another beautiful piece of cut glass. Look how pretty that is. And I think that's a thistle right there, which really attracted me. And then it's got this beautiful, beautiful little shell glass spoon. It is just lovely. And I also got 3 of these cups, and then wait for the story, because I went to the next sale and they had, so they only had 3, but I thought they were so pretty and I got them 3 for $1. Then I went to the next sale and they had a single one of these. And I'm like, I have never seen these anywhere. And now I found I found them at 2 different sales. So the lady gifted me one to complete the set, so I would have 4. So I got 3 of these for $1, and then the 4th one was a gift. So here's that random cup, and just to make sure they match, yes, they do. What are the odds? And again, she gifted me this, so that was really sweet. So the other 2 items I got from that garage sale were these. These are beautiful. Look how gorgeous those are. And I got both of them for $3. That was such a good deal. So of course these are going to the store. Oh, I gotta set them down carefully. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put some paper in there. At the next sale, I picked up 2 items. Where is the other one? It's right here. I picked up this brass horse. It's funny because I had 2 horses. It's probably the same series. One of them sold, so I only have a single one left, and it's in a different position. So I thought this one could be its friend since one of them sold. And then look at this. This is a myrtle wood clock, barometer. What else does it have? weather vane or weather, what would you call it? Weather barometer. So it's got a temperature barometer, a clock, and a weather barometer. I love the weather. Look at that. It says rain, fair, what is it? Stormy, much rain, very dry, fair. Anyways, I would, if I kept this, I would actually display it like that. But it spins and it uses a battery and it's made of myrtle wood. And so I was attracted instantly to it. And then I looked at the comps and I'm like, yes, please, I will take that. So I got both of these for $10. The very last garage sale was amazing. So basically the story on that was that an elderly man was moving into a retirement home and he gave all of his vintage belongings to this couple who've held on to them for 5 years. I think they've had a couple of sales, but they just wanted to get rid of everything. And I totally understand that because belongings can get very overwhelming, especially when you don't know what to do with them and you can't sell everything. It's, you know, a lot of times people wind up holding on to things when they really should be letting them go at good deals just to get rid of them. And they were really, really ready to let stuff go. So it was my lucky day. I wish I would have been there in the morning because they could have had really amazing things, but I was totally happy with what I found. So let me show you. And everything I got was $20. So everything I'm going to show you now, the whole pile was $20. So even though the stamp doesn't look like it is a vintage or antique stamp, I still really loved this picture. And it is still marked Hunt Club ironstone made in England. So it is still really a beautiful piece. And this one will be going to the booth. I got a couple of retro pieces. I got this really sweet mug with daisies. I'm always up for mugs like this because they sell briskly in the store and we price them at $15 to $16. And I think these will do really well in the store. Look how sweet those are. So definitely from the 70s. Absolutely adorable, and even better, they still have their stoppers. So I finally looked at the signature on the Mexican piece. So I picked up this Mexican piece of pottery. It's a pitcher, and on the bottom it says KE, which is for Ken Edwards. It says Mexico, and interestingly enough, it says Veracruz because for some reason, I thought he was out of San Miguel de Allende. Veracruz is quite a long ways from him, from each other. Veracruz and San Miguel are quite far distance-wise. But I'm still thinking this is a Ken Edwards piece, and so I threw it in my pile. So I got this adorable Boston Bull Terrier. Wait, is it Boston Bull Terrier? I think it is. Anyways, he is so cute. I think this one will probably go online when Tegan gets back. Anyways, he is adorable. I grabbed almost all the Santa she had. They're from Lenox and they're valued at about $25 a piece. So I got these ones. I got these ones. Ooh, I love this guy with the pipe. I got these ones. And to round out Christmas, I got this beautiful little vintage deer. I already have one of these listed, but much bigger. And it hasn't sold, and I don't know why, because they are very vintage and they are very retro looking. So who knows, maybe I'll just keep it and take it to the store. I also got this beautiful little vase. I'm gonna say it's a vase. I mean, could have been a cup, but I'm thinking it's a vase with these little hand-painted flowers and all this gold detail. This will be going to the booth. Also got a ton of art. So I got, oh, this is so pretty. I got this one, which is, oh, the glare. Anyways, I got this one, which has an Asian scene in this beautiful, beautiful frame. There's the back of it. It is so lovely. And then I also got this one that I thought was absolutely the sweetest thing. So it looks really Danish. And then you got this little girl being chased by these geese. And look at that. I mean, it is really an old piece, probably from the 30s. And then I love this one. I love old sepia photographs. So that's an oldie. So cool. And then there's this one. Again, the frame is absolutely stunning. So that is, I mean, the print I'm not totally thrilled with. It's a pretty common print, but the frame is really beautiful. Now, we actually had a discussion about this. I thought this was Joan of Arc. I mean, I swore up and down it was Joan of Arc. Come to find out, it's a young Jesus when he was 12 years old. So, I mean, it's a representation of Jesus because I doubt that he looked like this young boy. So anyways, I put that in my pile, even if I just keep it for the frame, because I don't think the frame and the print were original to each other. I think somebody probably just popped them in there. And then, oh, I can't remember the name of this piece of art. It's also a really common piece of art, but it is beautifully done and it is also beautifully framed. Actually, a pile of things to show you, and that is all of these bells. These are all teeny tiny bells. And then there's this one. I'm gonna put those down. And then there's this one and this one. This one has a bird. It's the biggest one. And then look at this one. It is so tiny. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bells. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably just clean them all up and then I'm going to sell them as a set, because really I think that's the best way to do that. So stay still. So thanks for joining me on this wonderful August summery day for really kind of like the tail end of garage sale season. If you get a chance to get out and do some thrifting yourself, I certainly hope the thrifting gods will be with you, that you find some fabulous stuff, and otherwise I will see you in the next video.